When you're ready.
What's wrong, Sabrina?
I'm feeling sad, Phil.
Why do you feel sad?
Everyone on my soccer team is bigger than me, and I feel so small.
But I've seen you play. You're a really fast runner.
But I feel left out because I'm short.
I'm sorry you feel like that, but it kind of reminds me of a story Jesus told about the mustard seed.
A mustard seed? Isn't that super small seed that I have to look through a magnifying glass to see?
Yeah. Jesus said, "The kingdom of heaven is like a mustard seed, which a man took and planted in his field. Though it is the smallest of all seeds, yet when it grows, it's the largest of garden plants and becomes a tree, so that the birds come and perch in its branches."
So what does that have to do with me and my soccer team?
Well, mustard seed is small, and you feel small, but the mustard seed grows into a giant tree, which is important for the birds to have a home. So even though you feel small, you're an important part of your team.
So even though I'm small, I can still be important?
Yeah, exactly.
Wow, thanks, Phil. Now I can't wait for my game tomorrow. Would you like to come?
Of course I would. Go!
Yay! Thank you so much, Phil. Now I realized, even though I'm small, I am important to my team. I was able to score because I was small and passed them really fast. I really am an important part of my soccer team, and more importantly, an important part of God's kingdom.
Bye. Hey guys, my name's Lisbeth and I'm one of the interns here at Three Crosses Kids. This whole month we've been talking about parables. Do you know what a parable is? A parable is a story that Jesus uses to teach lessons. This week we're going to talk about how we're all part of Jesus' kingdom through the parable of the mustard seed. In the parable of the mustard seed, Jesus says that the kingdom of heaven is like a mustard seed. Once you plant it, once you water it and take care of it and let God do his work, it grows into a giant tree. Even though the seed is so small, it's so important because when it grows, it becomes a place where the birds can land on and have their homes. Think about it like this. A mustard seed is so small, but so is a Lego piece. I know a lot of you guys like to play with Legos, so let's talk about Legos. A Lego piece, again, so small, but when you put it together with all the pieces, it's part of such an amazing set. You may think that one piece is not important, but without that piece, your set isn't complete. Have you ever felt small and important just because of your age or your height? Well, that's not what Jesus said. Jesus says in 1 Timothy 4:12, "Don't let anyone look down on you because you are young, but set an example for believers in speech, in conduct, in love, in faith, and in purity." So what you have to do now is spread God's word. Even though by you telling one person might seem small, a whole chain reaction can happen. You can tell that one person's going to tell their friends, and by setting an example, they will see how happy it is to be part of God's kingdom. That's my challenge for you. Go tell your brother, go tell your sisters, your cousins, your family members, your friends. Go tell everyone how awesome it is to be part of God's kingdom. That's all I have for you guys today. Don't forget to check us out next week to see what parable we're talking about. Also, follow us on Instagram. You can see all our updates. And subscribe down below. Bye! We're so sad we didn't get to see you today in person.
But we are so glad you're able to join us here on our YouTube channel. So please, during this week, don't forget to check out the rest of our YouTube videos.
At Three Crosses Kids.
Bye!